Hi, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. This is the birth year book tag. The original tag was created by CriminOlly, whose channel I've only recently discovered and have very much been enjoying. So I will link the original video down below. I haven't been tagged in this video directly, I don't think. However, I've seen a lot of people do this tag recently and now feels like a good time to do it because it is my birthday in a few weeks' time. So this is a tag all about books and movies from the year you were born and from the year that you turned 18. Question 1 is, have you read any books published in the year you were born? If so, what's your favourite and why? So I've had a look at some lists. I found a few that I have read and enjoyed. So first of all is Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption, which is a novella by Stephen King. I very much enjoyed that. I have not seen the film. Light a Penny Candle, which was Maeve Binchy's debut novel, was first published in 1982. A Pale View of Hills, which by Kazuo Ishiguro, which I read last year and I liked, but not as much as some of his other books, but it is one I want to return to at some point in future. And then the next part of question 1 is, if not, which one do you pledge to read in the next 6 months? And there is one book which was at the top of all the lists that I've looked at, and it's a book which I've been thinking for some time now that I really should read, and that's The Colour Purple by Alice Walker. Never read it, never seen the film, and I'm going to try and read that before the end of this year. Question 2, have you read any books published in the year you turned 18? What's your favourite and why? So, I turned 18 in the year 2000. So, I've made a list of some books I have read. So, The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood I have read, although a long time ago. I can't remember anything about it, but I think I liked it. When We Were Orphans, another one by Ishiguro, which I read last year, and yeah, it wasn't one of my favourites. House of Leaves, I do have a copy, but it's back there and I can't bother getting out. House of Leaves I read last year and wasn't really a fan of. And then a couple of other books published in that year which I have not read. White Teeth by Zadie Smith, never read it. The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman, never read it. Question 3, of the last 10 books you read, how many were published before you were born? What were they, and did you prefer them to newer books? So, okay, I'm quite surprised by this actually, because I've been reading a lot of recently published books, and books of the Women's Prize as well, but of the last 10 books I've read, there are 3 that were published before I was born. I was born in 1982. So those were The Seeds of Time, which is a short story collection by John Wyndham, Cat Among the Pigeons by Agatha Christie, and Housekeeping by Marilyn Robinson, which was published I think a couple of years before I was born. Do I prefer them? It's hard to say. Most of my reading is like books after I was born, but I do enjoy reading books, before I was born. In particular, I like Golden Age crime fiction. Obviously that's from before I was born. That refers to largely British crime fiction written between the 2 world wars. What is your favourite movie from your birth year and why? Now, I'm not a big fan of movies. I have mentioned this before. I just get bored. I either end up picking up my book or I fall asleep, which I did last night actually while watching a movie. But anyway, some movies from 1982 that I have seen are E.T. E.T. is a film which I watched as a child, and I don't think I've ever willingly watched the whole thing again because I just find it too traumatic. Evil Under the Sun, which is an Agatha Christie adaptation starring Peter Ustinov. I have seen that, I enjoyed it. Annie, the musical, I have seen, but I find it quite annoying. And then some other films from 1982 which I have not seen include Blade Runner, never seen it, The Thing, Poltergeist, An Officer and a Gentleman, never seen any of them. And then question 5, the final question, is what's your favourite movie from the year you turned 18 and why? So these are movies from the year 2000. Again, I've tried to find a few that I have seen. So Memento, I remember watching that at the time and really liking it. The Beach, which was adapted from the book by Alex Garland, which I did read the book as well, and I feel like I'd quite like to revisit the book because I don't remember that much about it. Other movies I have seen, Castaway, which feels like it's on the telly every week. and I think it's quite a long film. I'm not that keen on Castaway. Final Destination, I have seen that. And then some films from that year which I have not seen include Gladiator, X-Men, Erin Brockovich, Coyote Ugly, Charlie's Angels, Miss Congeniality and Billy Elliot. So many films I have not seen. I'm not going to tag anyone in particular, but if you would like to do this tag, please do so. And in particular, if you've got a birthday coming up, I would encourage you to do this tag. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye.